Did you miss us? Well, don't fear, we are back here on Coventry TV for the second half of this Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division match between Wolverhampton Sporting Community and Coventry United. Half-time score, Wolves Sporting 0, Coventry United 2. Opening 2 goals coming from a combination of Lockley and Belcher. Belcher scoring the first, Lockley scoring the second. Both of them got an assist apiece too. It could have been 3-0, but unfortunately for United, a Bennett penalty was missed. There are going to be some substitutions. Looks like 2 subs getting ready. So it's Brad Lawley who's gone off. Looking for the second player not on the park. So I definitely saw number 16 there, and that is Umar Zaman. We still see Dubidas on there. So Clark has gone off as well. So the number 10, Kieran Clark, and number 8, Brad Lawley have gone off. We can definitely see number 16, Umar Zaman. Waiting to see the number of the second substitute. The former Coventry United player Keenan Palmer on the bench as well. And here comes the trusty substitutes board. Looks like 11 and 11. So that wasn't entirely helpful, but we'll see the substitutes as we go on. So we definitely know one of them is Zaman, wearing the number 16 there. So we're back underway here at Pride Park. And balance to Luke Downs. We'll endeavour to let you know about those substitutions as and when we get the information. Barco. And the right to number 14 that's come on. As United continue the attack. Sawyer looking for Belcher and cleared by Sean Smith. I can tell you that is Omar Horton who has come on. So the 2 changes have been confirmed. Number 10, Kieran Clark. Number 8, Brad Lawley. Replaced by number 14, Omar Horton. And number 16, Umar Zaman. So Wolves have just the 1 change remaining. Clear intention to shake things up in the second half. There's no doubt United were on top in the opening 45 minutes. Could have had an unassailable lead if it wasn't for Stuart Jones' penalty save and Zaman committing a foul a little bit too enthusiastic to dispossess Luke Downs, forcing the United number 4 down. On the bench for Coventry United, plenty of established first-team options. Shane Nicholson, Dom Lane, Luke Jones and Kev Thornton. And also the new boy signed from GNP Sports, the Division 2 leaders this week. Number 17, Tyler Haddow. So we wait to see their introductions later. Belcher flicks it on for Valance on the near side. Back to Belcher, certainly up for man of the match today. Cross to the right. In the air by Ashfall. Now Horton racing down the left. Blocked up by Keynes. He seemed to have a handful of shirts, but the referee says no. Williams. In it goes from Williams. A little too powerful for Lockley. Flies all the way out of play on this near side. There's going to be a stoppage in play here, and it looks like Wolves may be forced to use their 3rd and final change with Kyle Burke, who was a real defensive powerhouse in the first half. Fatty. Our own Alan Howe looking in the mirror there. We don't approve of self-loathing, but when it comes to Alan, we'll make an exception. The United supporters making their way over to the opposite goal, supporting the end that United are shooting at. So is Carl Burke currently receiving treatment. If Wolves are to bring on their 3rd and final change, it will be either number 12 Corey Burke or number 15 Keenan Palmer. Well, it doesn't look terribly promising at the moment. update from the Rico Arena. Coventry City playing Walsall in the game of the M60 Classico. Coventry now lead by 2-0, with Amadou Bakayoko and Jordi Harula scoring. Got a few Coventry City fans, a few Walsall fans in the United team. Well, Burke is back on his feet, makes his way over to the far touchline. Unclear whether he'll be able to continue at the moment, but Quarry will get us underway again. As looks like Palmer is warming up down the touchline. Here goes from Quarry. Valentine successfully tries to get something on the ball. Lobbed to the left-hand side by Dell. Horton. Held up by Sawyer. Barco. And tripped as he surged past the... That was the number 7, Sean Smith. So, eventful opening 5 minutes for all the wrong reasons, unfortunately, due to the injury to Burke. But he is back on, thankfully. We'll be able to continue. Belcher jostling for position with Ashfall, gets the ball in. Agonising over the head of Luke Jones, and now sprinting away as Quarry. Takes on Downs. Now Dom Dell. Thinks twice about the cross. Gets it in now. High over the head of Dubedat. And not far enough to be collected by Horton. But Horton dispossesses Sawyer right in the corner. And Sawyer blasts it out of play for the throw-in right in the corner on the left-hand side. In fact, the linesman has flagged for a corner. So he must have gone out before Sawyer got a second crack at it. So corner kick to be taken by Zaman. Simon in and headed in! Powerful near post header by Dom Dell. And the Wolves are right back in it. Unstoppable, powerful header straight off the bonds of Dell. And 5 minutes after the break, it's game on at Pride Park. Wolves Sporting 1, Coventry United 2. Well, United kick off with their lead halved. And Lockley trying to turn away from Ashfall and gives it up to the number 3, but it's passed to Dubedat. Out of play, just up line from the United dugout. So the change immediately working for Wolves Sporting with substitute Umar Zaman providing a fantastic corner from the left-hand side of the near post. Dell was there to power it home, and now Dell have another opportunity, will he? He's past Valence, and so close to finding a second goal. Wolves Sporting certainly enjoying what they're seeing from the opening minutes of the second half, and again Dell right at the heart of the option. Put through by Sean Smith, but unable to roll the ball into the bottom corner. But the warning signs are there for United. They need to get back into the game. Brendan Bunn with the goal kick. United could do with finding a third here to restore that level of comfort. Now they've got to be on their toes at all times, but a mistake from Ashfall as he controlled the ball under the touchline, takes it over the touchline, and a Coventry United throw. Sawyer back into away turf. Jamal Clark back to Brendan Bunn. United taking things slow, they don't want to rush into things and invite a break for Wolves. Clark flicked on towards Lockley. Ashfall is there. Burke. And a free kick as Belcher tripping Sean Smith through the centre circle. No doubt starting the second half on top. And the referee's having a word with the Wolves captain Matt Vaughan, as his teammate Zaya was trying to get us underway again with the free kick. Well, chat over, back to business. Sufyan Zaya with the free kick. You know what happened with the last set piece, headed into the danger zone by Quarry, and a clash of heads. Jamal Clark and Daniel Dubedat both going down. An audible bang as the heads of Clark and Dubedat connected with some force. Well, there's less than a pretty sight. Dubedat back on his feet. Clark's going to need further attention from the United physio Dan White, but it is a perfect opportunity for Terry Anson to get his boys over to the touchline for an impromptu team talk. The sensational Scouts are trying to rally the troops. A less than ideal start to the second half of proceedings at Pride Park. The lead halved and Wolves on the front foot, with Dell wasting a gilt-edged opportunity to level it. And there is going to be a drop ball to get us underway again. Well, Wolves want the ball. The referee is saying that he's going to give it to Brendan Bunn, who I assume is going to boot up the other end of the park. Indeed he does. So Wolves will have the ball now, but not quite as far up the field as they lost it. 10 minutes gone in the second half at Pride Park. Wolverhampton Sporting Community 1, Coventry United 2 in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division. So the throw to be taken by Matt Vaughan, and United allowing Vaughan to play it back to his keeper Stuart Jones to complete the drop ball scenario. But who was Jones looking for with that kick? He's giving it straight to Lockley. Lockley in, Williams! Turns it home from close range! The error from Stuart Jones directly leading to the Red and Greens' third of the afternoon. The 2-goal cushion restored for the Red and Greens, and Kai Williams, the lucky recipient. Again, brilliant crossing from Coventry United. Well, Williams leaving the club on a permanent basis to Stratford later in the week, but has returned on dual registration forms. I think it was Lockley who got the cross in. It was indeed Sam Lockley intercepting a poorly taken kick from Stuart Jones. Calm, well taken cross. Williams striding in at the near post and bundling it into the net, with Jones static on his line. United taking advantage. That's the sort of ruthlessness that Terry Anson wants to see from this team. Before today, I think I'm right in saying we only had one goal from open play in the last 7 matches. So United back to their best today. Lockley dispossessed as he began the counter down the right-hand side. Burke doing his bit. So United can breathe easy again. They've got that 2-goal barrier between themselves and Wolves. The game far from over. We've seen the fight the Wolves have displayed in the opening 10 minutes of the second half as it's headed safely back to Jones. And it looks like a United sub is getting ready in the dugout. It may well be the new boy, Haddo. Pushing on now is Domdell. Quarry flicks it on, Horton. Takes it around Valance. What a hit! Straight to the gloves of Brendan Byrne. The curl on that. Byrne had to be on his toes. Got two strong gloves to it. Took the spin off it and claimed it the second time of asking. And Byrne's delivery opens the door for Williams into the area. Squares it. Goal number 4. It's Lockley again. Lockley has been at the heart of everything United have put together today. 2 assists, 2 goals. What a day it's been for the former rugby man. Byrne has to take a large amount of credit for that. A brilliant delivery. Kai Williams as well, finding his target precisely. And Lockley did the rest. Wolves Sporting 1, Coventry United 4. Well, United's preparing a change. Kevin Thornton preparing. Oh, Lockley with his second of the afternoon, and Wolves getting a little bit leggy now. No chances of going to get anything out of this match have deteriorated in a disastrous 3 minutes. And they conceded twice after wasting the opportunity to go level through Dell. Barnett holds off the challenge. Pardon me. Sawyer into the centre circle looking for Joe Cairns. Hoofed back to where it came from by Smith. Jamal Clark. Lockley. Started up for Williams, brought down by Matt Vaughan. Looking to send the number 9 Dubedat through. Burns on the edge of the box to claim it. Williams chases the ball from Belcher. High cross from Williams. Not quite on the same level as his previous delivery to Lockley. Ashford. United appealing it's gone out of play. Referee says no, and the pass by Ashford intercepted by Sawyer just inside Wolves territory. Downs to Barnett. Now it's with Ben Valance. Plays a 1-2 with Downs. Valance. Now Belcher's an impressive debut for the Red and Greens. Looks for Lockley, one in the air by Burke. Stumble from Williams, but he's got the ball at his feet. Takes on quarry. Kai Williams, cross in, and Lockley looking for the hat-trick, but commits a foul on the goalkeeper, Stuart Jones, flying in like a kung fu fighter. And the change is forthcoming. Eli Barco makes way for the Red and Greens, and the unmistakable red beard of Kevin Thornton will make his way onto the Pride Park pitch. Like to score from the FA Cup still, Wimbledon 0, Millwall 1. The Rico, Coventry still leading 2-0 at home to Walsall. And it's looking good for the Red and Greens of Coventry United. 4-1 up. Let's get you some scores from around the MFL if we can. Roaster currently leading Studley by 2 goals to 0 in a cup match. Doing this off the Twitter feed. Wolves can put themselves back in the game here. Horton, heavy first touch, holds off Valance. Smith behind. Valance comes away with the ball. Looking for Williams. Vaughan gets there first, now Horton again. Dell. Neat back heel by the substitute to another substitute. But Zarman's hard work and Horton's first touch were wasted. United looking to clear their lines. Down a play off Sawyer. pacing themselves. Left side, but there's Jamal Clark to clear the failed ball. Handball claims against Cairns. The ball straight into the. It looked like it went into the face of Cairns there from the number 6 Zaya. Referee says no, it hit the hand. Free kick taken across to the right hand side. Quarry out strengthened by Ben Valance and forced into touch. Here's Thornton playing a deeper role. United look to soak up the Wolves' pressure and see this game out comfortably. Thornton. Here's Joe Cairns. Clark. There's Simon Space on the left for Sam Belcher. Off the chest. In ploughs Vaughan. Quarry. Looking for the run of do, but I don't think Usain Bolt was getting to that one. A late score from Spinks Drive for those who are interested. Coventry Spinks 0, Sporting Cowser 0. A very interesting tie at the top of the Midland Football League Premier Division. United not involved in that title battle this year, and I'm sure with the new 4G pitch coming in the summer, United will be right up there for the new campaign. Belcher. Lockley nods it to the left touchline. Barged over by Quarry, and excessive force used by the fullback according to the man in black. And another United change being prepared, and that's Tom Elaine coming on. Well, Elaine trolled the whole squad midweek by claiming that he was retiring from football. Even the manager fell for it, but luckily for us, he was only taking the mickey. So here and ready for action. He'll be coming on very shortly with 25 minutes to go. Who can Belcher find it in towards Lockley? There was a shirt put on Lockley, and the flag is raised for offside. In fact, no, it's been given as a penalty, is it? No, we've got, he was pointing there. I think he's pointed to the injured player. Wishful thinking on my part there. So there will be yet more duties for the Wolves Sporting physio. It's Quarry this time. As United are not quite ready to bring on the vice-captain, Dom Elaine, just yet. Less than 25 minutes to go here on CUTV with Liam Cook. If you are enjoying the second half footage of today's game, don't forget to hit the like button below the video, leave a comment with your feedback, subscribe to CUTV on YouTube for more exclusive content from the men's and women's teams, and we are on Twitter at Cov United TV. The highlights of today's game will be available either tonight or tomorrow morning. Same place, youtube.com/Coventry United TV. And we'll be live from Stockingford tomorrow, 2 o'clock kickoff for the County Cup semi-final between Stockingford AA Pavilion and Coventry United Ladies. As it looks like Wolves Sporting also preparing a final change. Jamal Clark brings a long ball safely under his control, and Brendan Bunn swings it away. Williams beaten in the air by Quarry and volleyed away by Vaughan, and that doesn't look good. He's holding his hamstring. Looks like he stretched a little too far. He goes out of play for a Wolves throw, but Vaughan is quite obviously in need of some help. You can see immediately he stretched for that ball mid-air and immediately felt the back of his leg. Is Vaughan going to be able to continue? Well, the number 6 is on the substitutes board. That would be Zaya, but United are going to make their change first. And what a performance it has been for Coventry United's number 9, Sam Lockley, who makes way for vice-captain Dominic Elaine. 2 goals, 2 assists. Take a bow, Sam. So that's the first change sorted. And it does look like Vaughan is going to be coming off. The substitutes board, I think, is being changed. It was originally the number 6 on the board. That would have been Zaya. We'll see who's coming off when the changes. But yes, you can see there is the number 5. So Vaughan is about to come off with a quite obvious hamstring injury. Handball claims. Dubedat claiming that the ball deflected out of play for the corner via the arm of Barnett. And it is going to be, if the board is correct, Keenan Palmer to come on for Matt Vaughan. And it goes handball claims again, this time against the Wolves players. Again waved away. It's going to be sent back in by Zaman. Bun thought about coming out for it, decided not to. Smith can send it back into the danger zone. Zaya swipes away from Downs. Rolls it onto the right-hand corner of the box. Horton. Omar Horton. Cross sent out of play via Sawyer. Forget my words out against Sawyer's legs. Shouldn't be a tongue twister, but it is. Again, it's sent in by Zaman. Off the head of Valance. Sent back in and swung away by Belcher. I don't think it was going to be causing Brendan Bunn any serious issues, as Wolves unable to keep it within the boundaries of the pitch. I think it was Smith who wasn't able to keep it in, and here comes the change now for Wolverhampton Sporting Community, the final change of the day for them. Looks like, in fact, the captain, Vaughan, is going to be able to continue, and the change is going to remain the same. They did change it to the number 5 on the touchline, and they've changed it back to number 6, so obviously seeing that Vaughan was able to continue, they have taken off Sufyan Zaya and replaced him with former Coventry United midfielder Keenan Palmer. Palmer, a centre mid who can play up front too. This Neaton Griff under his former clubs. His older brother Elliot, also a former Coventry United player, a powerful centre back. Cairns sending up a lane for the cross. Dominane looking for Cairns, agonisingly out of reach. Belcher lifts it over. Belcher looking to add to an increasingly impressive debut. Couldn't find his second goal of the afternoon. It has been quite the afternoon here at Pride Park. And the ball was moving as Jones tried to clear from the goal kick. United have sent their remaining substitutes down the touchline. Haddo, Jones and Nicholson. Less than 20 minutes ago, we'll be naming our CUTV man of the match in 15 minutes time, the 85th minute. So let us know on Twitter at Coventry United TV who you think it should be there. That came off the arm there of Horton. Referee says no. Keenan Palmer. And as far as Luke Downs. Valance of the left-hand flank. Williams will chase. Elaine. Williams is onside. Williams for the second. Well saved by Jones. Elaine slides in to keep it alive, but takes it away from Cairns. An opportunity Williams maybe should have taken, but he may get another one. Williams. Now Kevin Thornton. Elaine with a faint header and collected by Smith. Off the shoulder of Dubedat. Wolves trying to stage an unlikely fight back with Barnett with the challenge. Takes it out of play. What a match we're witnessing here at Pride Park. It's a good day to be a red and green, but it's not over yet. And the heavens look like they're about to open too. Quarry plays it short to Horton. Zaman in support. Palmer tried to backheel it back to Horton. It didn't work. Belcher. Now Dominane. Cairns sprinting forward. Williams on the right too. Elaine. Kai Williams, will he take it this time? Oh, off the crossbar! How close can you get? Williams could have had a hat-trick. reverses the effort, well saved by Jones about a minute ago. And after a delightful through pass from Elaine to the right-hand side, Williams certainly had the power behind that shot, but it was a couple of inches too high. You can see how much he wanted it as well. Chest control by Smith. Evades the challenge of Joe Cairns and finds Zaman. Horton holds off down. Zaman takes the ball. Looking to thread it through for Dubedat. And now it's with Barnett. Trip on Belcher by Zaman, free kick. Bread and butter stuff. And United are preparing their third and final change. That looks like Luke Jones getting ready. Harry Barnes with his trusty substitutes ball in hand. United will get themselves underway though. They're going to have one more passage of play before the substitution, and the number 15 is on the board. That is Luke Jones. So no debut for Haddo. You have to wait for that, but Coventry United will push on for goal number 5. Downs finds Sawyer, who brings it down with the head. Sawyer in, heavy first touch from Kai Williams. Elaine finds Williams again. Still going United and sent over. Terry Anson's men not content with the 4 they've already got. And here comes the final change of the afternoon. On the substitutes board is number 8. And that is the debutant, Sam Belcher. Well, if you want to make an impression on your debut, Belcher has just shown you how to do it. A goal and an assist. Let's hope he can keep this sort of form up. And he certainly brought the best out of his fellow Sam in Sam Lockley. The two Sams ripping it up in Wolverhampton. The new SAS. So on comes Luke Jones, who will take a central midfield role. Jones, a very versatile player. So anchoring that midfield 3 will be Luke Jones with, Luke Downs I should say, with Jones and Kevin Thornton in front, and Thornton with a challenge on Dubedat in the midfield. Clark, as we are into the final 13 minutes of normal time. Bunn lobs it to the left. Valance, good first touch. Barnett, that's that quickly to keep it away from Palmer. His long ball brought down by the chest of Quarry, and Elaine doing his best, and Elaine nearly getting onto the loose ball after some good pressure into the side of Quarry. But Jones was taking no chances and slid in, nearly taking Elaine out in the process. They're taking the ball out of play. Jones slides in again, this time takes a chunk of the play, a free kick. So Quarry will take the free kick after Dubedat was hacked down. In by Quarry, straight into touch, not what Quarry wanted. And there has been another goal at the Ricoh Arena. Coventry City 3, Walsall 0, a penalty from Bright Eno Bakari. So it's a good day for the Coventry teams. Now let's check on those goings on at Spinks as well in their match against Sporting Calcer, still 0-0. So a frustrating afternoon for Lee Nibbs' team at Spinks Drive, the former home of Coventry United. Bunn's kick deep into Wolves territory. Quarry holds off the feisty Williams. How long for? Well, not for long, as Williams takes it away, and now Dom Elaine goes in. Free kick Coventry United as Elaine skipped past Zaman, lost possession, and the advantage is called upon by the referee. We've seen the best of what United have to offer in front of goal today. It could have been more than the 4 United already have, but at the moment, United looking good for the 3 points and a yellow card for Matt Vaughan. Kevin Thornton to take. Straight across the box. A rare mistake from United in the second half. The final 45 started so well for Wolves Sporting, with Dom Dell finding the back of the net to make it 2-1. And a real game-changing moment a couple of minutes after that, when Dell had a golden opportunity, one-on-one with Brendan Bunt, to make it 2-2. And really since then, Wolves have been capitulated by United. Good pressure from Dominic Allain. Burke able to find the number 2 in Quarry. United pressing the bottom place team in the MFL Premier Division. Ashford trying to skill his way past Harry Sawyer, but the young forward wasn't going to be beaten by that. It's deflected out of play for the throw. Palmer can't bring it down in the box. Bunn calls for it. Bunn claims it. Into the last 10 minutes at Pride Park. Williams drives through the centre circle. Now Joe Cairns. Allain. Williams continues the run. Williams onside. Into the box he goes. In goes the ball. Into that bottom corner. It's a double for Kai Williams. The day gets better and better for Terry Anderson and his team. Allain has made a huge difference in coming on. His vision and perfectly executed through balls have set Williams up for multiple opportunities. And the striker takes another one of them by calmly placing the ball across Stuart Jones and into the bottom corner. Wolves Sporting 1, Coventry United 5. We'll see if we can get a chat with Terry Anderson, the Coventry United manager, after the game, and we'll see if we can have a chat with Sam Lockley and Sam Belcher too. We'll let you know who we pick up after the game. The highlights, of course, online tomorrow. Williams. Cairns. Williams now on for the hat-trick. Misplaced pass collected on the edge of the box by Quarry. Sam Lockley was on 2 goals. He's now been taken off, so the only player left with an opportunity to back the hat-trick realistically is Kai Williams, and a stumble from the number 7 Smith under the challenge. I think that was Harry Sawyer. We'll give the free kick just from Terry Anderson's technical area to Wolves Sporting, taken quickly. Zarman to Palmer, evades his old teammate Kev Thornton. Plays a 1-2. Now Allain finds Jones, but he was offside. United getting greedy. And Luke Jones far from happy, but it's the correct decision. And a red card! Luke Jones sent off for dissent. Joe Cairns is off. Cairns far from happy that he was called offside, but you could quite clearly see from here it was the correct decision, and some rather obscene language from the young forward. Joe Cairns receives the straight red. And United will see the rest of this game out with 10 men. And Jamal Clark lobs the ball out of the penalty area after the free kick has tapped into the box. With 7 minutes to go, It's still United leading by 5-1. The result not really in doubt. As the cross towards Palmer is cleared by Barnett onto this near side for a throw. Quarry takes on Luke Jones. Mistake from the substitute Horton. A miss kick allows United to race on, 3-on-2. Curls it right a lane. Kai Williams for the hat-trick. Holds off Asphalt, but denied by the hands of Jones. Williams had no intention of passing. He was heading straight for the net. But the match ball is not his just yet. So a reminder that Joe Keynes has been sent off for United. Or dissent. Thornton. Oh my goodness! He's only gone and done it. Thornton swings it in, and it soars straight into the top corner. Well, when your luck is in, your luck is in. The Red and Greens have knocked Wolves for 6. And the red-headed assassin is at it again. Wait till you see that on the highlights, folks. I'm not sure whether he meant it or not, but it was quite the sight. Well, the stadium announcer saying it was Dom Lane. It wasn't. It was Kevin Thornton. Quarry in, gathered at the near post by Brendan Bunn. It's now time to name our Coventry United TV man of the match, and I don't think there's much doubt about this one. 2 goals, 2 assists. It's got to be Coventry United's number 9, Sam Lockley. The special mentions also to Sam Belcher and Kai Williams, who have had brilliant games. Also, Dom Lane's made a fantastic impact since his introduction. United have been on point today. This is what the fans pay to see. So, interesting stuff there from Keith Green. 6 shots on target for Coventry United in the second half, and they've scored 4 of them. And there's still the odd chance of Kai Williams getting that hat-trick. We've still got about 4 minutes to go. The goal difference is certainly going to be helped by this. I think if I forget that Wolves are no slouches. I mean, they beat title-chasing Coventry Spinks a couple of weeks ago at Spinks Drive. So it's not as if this is a poor team. They have their moments. They have quality. We've seen it today. And again, they could have been equal in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Run by Jones. Now Williams. Hacked down from behind by Zaman. Free kick. So about 8-9 yards outside the penalty area, and a yellow card for Zaman. The number 16 substitute has his name taken by the ref. I think I'm right in saying is that the second player in the book for Wolves Sporting? Well, Thornton and Downs standing over it. Downs into the box for Kai Williams. Crossing opportunity for the forward. Cross blocked. Lane will keep it alive. Inbar Lane, headed by Quarry away from Ben Valence, and could well be another injury stoppage as Berg has remained down. Of course, Wolves are all out of substitutes. Wolves are going to continue. Challenge made on Smith, and now United. Now Wolves want the ball kicked out. Well, clearly seeing that Berg needed some attention. Wolves continuing for a moment, then urging Coventry to play the ball out. So So Burke can receive some treatment. Well, Miles, you've got 2 minutes of normal time to go. Let's go through some score updates. And the final push towards the final whistle. And the FA Cup, it's still AFC Wimbledon 0, Millwall 1. The Ricoh Arena, Coventry City remain in front at home to Walsall by 3-0. In the Championship, Villa 0, West Brom 2 now the current score. Bolton 0, Norwich 4, Ipswich 0, Stoke 1, Preston 0, Nottingham Forest 0, and Sheffield United 4, Reading 0. There's no Premier League action this weekend because of the FA Cup. The ball returned to Coventry United following the throw-in. Stoppage of play for Burke. Here's Luke Jones. Signing against passing to Williams. Williams actually looked offside. He's found the lane on the right side. Jones. Into Williams. Is this the chance? Oh, it's at the post! Oh, I believe it! Valance! Williams! Oh, he's done it! Kai Williams wraps up the hat-trick. It looked for a while that his chance had gone. But a deft cross in by Ben Valance headed home, and Williams has goal number 3 and a magnificent 7 for Coventry United. Well, that caps off a near perfect day for Coventry United. We are now into added minutes. It'll be interesting to hear what the managers and players have to say. I'll try and get an interview with Terry Anderson after the game. And maybe a player or two. It'd be rude not to after a performance like this, wouldn't you agree? Lofted up line, here's Keenan Palmer. Lofted to the right. Quarry. Well, the results beyond all doubt, but can Wolves get themselves a second? Dewey, that goes to ground under the challenge of Barnett. Now it's Jamal Clyde. Maybe he fancies himself a goal. Williams takes on Vaughan. And Vaughan with the hand into the back of Williams. No foul, says the ref, not even an advantage. Williams onto the edge of the area, looking for a lane and lobbed away as far as Luke Downs on the edge of the centre circle. Jones receives the man on call with Palmer breathing down his neck. Tries to dispossess Thornton too. Weight of balance, now Downs. Clark turns away from Dubedat, and now Kyle Barnett. Referee checks the watch. We've had a minute of added time. And another injury stoppage, and Vaughan's gone down now. Wolves like the walking wounded. Oh, the United bench up and ready to celebrate. Trying to get latest from that crucial match at the top of the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division, and the score is Coventry Sphinx 0, Sporting Cowser 2. So Coventry City have wrapped up the win against Walsall. Coventry United pretty certain they're going to win here at Wolves Sporting. Coventry Sphinx though losing ground in their title push. So the ball being kicked out of play, so Vaughan can receive treatment. It looks like Vaughan's day is going to continue. He's back on the pitch. Corey lofts it to Brendan Bunn. He was good in his word when he told Valance that he'd return it to the keeper. Bunn. Now Barnett, so we've had 3 minutes of added time. Clark. Well, fair play to Wolves Sporting, they haven't given up. United have just been too strong today. Downs. Lost it straight into touch. The referee's whistle marks the end of a fantastic performance for Coventry United. A second half that promised so much after the opening 5 minutes for Wolves Sporting ends up in a red and green whitewash. 2 goals for Lockley, an impressive debut for Belcher, a hat-trick for Kai Williams. What more could you want? The only blemishes for Coventry United today are the red card for Joe Cairns and the goal scored by Dom Bell. The final score here at Pride Park in the Total Motion Midland Football League Premier Division: Wolverhampton Sporting Community 1, Coventry United 7. Well, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure as always. We'll be live with you tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock at Stockingford Pavilion for Stockingford Ladies versus Coventry United Ladies County Cup semi-final. Where else would you want to be on a Sunday afternoon? No, don't answer that question. We'll have Coventry from 2 o'clock if you can't make it to the ground. The highlights of today's game will be available tonight or tomorrow morning. Same place as usual, youtube.com/Coventry United TV. We'll try and get a chat with Terry Anderson and a couple of the players after the game too, to cap off what has been a very special day on the road for the Red and Green Army. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Coventry United TV.